Welcome everybody to NEGU TV Chatting with Cade. We're so excited to have you on, and we have Super Cade. How you doing, Super Cade?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, buddy. And today, Cade is going to be chatting with the one and only Alex Young. How are you, Alex?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, Alex, for people watching, give a little backdrop. Who are you, and what do you do for a living, a profession?
My name's Alex Young. I live in Fort Worth, first of all, which is a lot warmer here than where I'm normally from, up in the Chicago area. But I play for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I love what I do. You know, I love using my platform to talk to people, you know, kind of help them out, just to kind of be a voice for people. So any way to help out possible, you know, I love helping out children too. I think, you know, obviously they're the future of our generation. And so, I mean, I'd love to get my message across to them and help them out in any way possible.
And by looking behind Cade, I guess I'm going to assume that you are a pitcher.
Yes. Left-handed pitcher, just like
left-handed pitcher. So what is your go-to pitch?
Ooh, I would say my knuckle curve.
Knuckle curve.
Yeah,
wow.
That's my signature pitch.
Awesome.
Learned it from a buddy.
All right, Cade, let's start chatting with Alex.
Yeah. So
Let's do it.
thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. What first drew you to NEGU?
Micah Ahern. And he heard about, I don't know exactly how he heard about Team NEGU. I don't know if it was, you know, his dad is an amazing person, and I don't know how he reached out, but I think, you know, but I don't know how he found out. I think he just was drawn to the message and, you know, what Jessie stood for. And I think that's what Micah was. I mean, he was a fighter. And whenever I heard that message, it hit me. You know, super inspirational to me, and I wanted to be there for Micah. And so, you know, I wear it on my glove. I mean, I don't know if you can see it in that photo. I wear it on my cleats. You know, I wear it on my wrist all the time. I made one for him too. So it means a lot to me. I mean, not even just baseball. And I mean, in life, I think it's an awesome motto, you know, just to kind of never give up on, you know, life, really anything. So that's why I like it and got started with it.
And Alex, that was when you were at TCU?
Yes, it was my sophomore year. So about 6 years now is when I met Mike and his family and kind of got this whole thing started.
Yeah, Micah was such a courageous kid, and him and
He
Jessie
was.
are hanging out in heaven cheering for us. And I believe this is the right symbol?
Yeah, this is it right here.
Okay,
yeah.
the horned frog. All right, Cater, what's next?
Thank you for wearing the wristband in your games. When I look at my wristband, it encouraged me to work hard in my therapy than in school. Why do you wear yours?
So we can't wear wristbands whenever we pitch, but I put mine in my pocket, and you know, I have it on my glove just another reminder. You know, whenever I have it on the baseball field, you know, I think how fortunate I am to be able to play baseball, and you know how it's much bigger than just baseball. You know, there's, you know, kids fighting for their lives, there's people fighting for their lives, you know, there's so many other things that you know, people are doing, and I'm fortunate enough to be playing baseball. And so I talk about, you know, compared to what, you know, compared to people who are going through other struggles. So for me, you know, I remember making my major league debut and thinking of Micah, you know, I was trying not to cry because, like, you know, I always thought to myself, you know, I was doing everything I could basically to just keep going, because I didn't know if I was going to make it up. And so really it was thinking about Micah and how he never gave up. And that's kind of what drove me to just keep fighting and keep going.
Yeah, TCU did such an awesome job, you and the players and coach, just really supporting Micah, surrounding him with so much love and support. It was so encouraging to see.
Yeah, I mean, there's a huge, if you go into the locker room and sure there's photos online. I mean, there's a huge mural of him in Omaha, and he's going like this, and it kind of gives you chills every time you walk in. And I mean, it's just amazing, how amazing of a kid he was. And, I mean, I keep in contact with his dad, and they're just amazing people. So.
And he makes really good cookies.
He does. And pies. Yeah, he made pies for us for Thanksgiving this year. So.
All right, Cater, what's next?
Everybody goes through hard times. What's the hardest thing that you had to overcome in sports?
In sports, probably just, I'm trying to think, probably a bad game. I really think, you get down on yourself, and, I think, there's, you kind of think about it, and instead of, being down on yourself and, being hard on yourself, you kind of have to reflect on, what's happening, and you kind of have to, say to yourself, it's going to get better. But I mean, I guess that's the hardest thing I've had to deal with in sports. I've never had a serious injury. So, I mean, I haven't dealt with anything crazy, but I mean, everyone goes through ups and downs, and, I think it's how you manage them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great question, Cater.
Yeah, it was good.
What's your greatest accomplishment in sports?
That's tough. I would say I had a no-hitter in college in the College World Series, but we ended up losing though. That game 1-0. But probably another one was this past year. It was in front of my whole dad's side of the family. There's probably 50 or 60 people at this game. We were playing in Cincinnati, and I broke the rookie strikeout single game strikeout record. So that was probably something I didn't even know till after the game. So that was pretty cool to do that.
That's awesome. So I got to ask, how many strikes was it?
It were 12 strikeouts.
Wow.
Yeah.
So great.
That's so cool. What would you say to a 14-year-old that his dream is to play in the MLB?
My thing would be play as many sports as possible. I think that helps you be more athletic. Obviously different sports have different movements, and, just go have fun, because I think that's the main thing is if you're having fun and you're not just driven into one sport, you might get burnt out. And I think if you play multiple sports, it kind of gives you where if let's say you're burnt out in one sport, or you go play another sport and you're having fun, and you forget about, getting burnt out in one sport. So I think playing as many sports as possible. And I really think just having that, and I can tell already just talking with you that you have that mentality of never ever giving up. And I think if you do that, and, you work, train hard and you do all that, I don't have it down in my mind that you would make it. I mean, you would definitely make it. Because I'm not the most talented person, so it's all right here.
He just has a mean knuckle curve.
Yeah.
So cool. Now I have some fun questions for you.
Let's do it.
What time do you set your alarm?
Well, that's a great question. My alarm, instead of setting my alarm would be my dogs that wake me up. And it's usually around 6:40 to 7 a.m. because they know it's feeding time. So that's when I wake up.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have 2 golden retrievers. There's one right here, actually. She's sleeping, but if she wakes up, I'll bring her on here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we have a golden doodle.
Oh, I love good golden doodles. They don't shed, huh?
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's the best.
Yeah, my mom's we can get a dog, but only one that we don't have to clean after.
Yeah, that's the best.
What's your pregame playlist?
Ooh,
I have it actually. I heard you were gonna ask that, so I was like, I gotta get it ready. So I made this when I was a junior in college, and I've basically stuck with it, every single year. So this is it right here. I don't know if you can see it. It says pregame 2015, And some of the songs I have on there are more relaxing, just because being a starter, I don't want to get amped up before the game, kind of calm myself down. So I have some Jack Johnson, Third Eye Blind, Matchbox 20, Counting Crows, Kenny Chesney, just kind of more relaxing songs back from the 90s and stuff. So nothing crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. This is my most important question. What is the better glove company, Rawlings or Wilson?
So I wear Nike.
Oh.
And I used to wear Rawlings. I like them, but I like Nike better. But if I had to choose between Rawlings and Wilson, I think I'd go with Wilson.
Wilson?
They break in better. So if you need to get a Wilson, or if you want a Nike glove, we can get you one. Since you're a lefty, I can get you a lefty glove if you want one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I want one of your old ones that say NEGU on it for our little.
I got plenty, so yeah, that would be awesome.
I'll have Maddie send you an envelope to get us one, because I'd love to have your glove next to some of those professional cleats and stuff behind us in the conference room.
No, I got plenty of extra gloves that I don't ever use, because I'm like superstitious. I like have to use the same gloves. So.
Wow. So, and besides a warm-up music, is there a special song for when you take the field, or is that only for batters?
No, it's so as a starting pitcher or as a reliever, the first time you go out there, you have your walk-up song. And then whenever I hit, I'll have, my batting song every time I go out. And this past year, I usually change it up, but one that stuck with me was it's called "It Just Comes Natural" by George Strait. That one just is soothing to me. I love George Strait.
Yeah.
And then my walkout song for hitting was "Burning Man" by Dierks Bentley.
Yeah.
So those are just kind of two songs that were just kind of relaxed, just kind of got you in the moment.
So great. Cade, do you have any other questions?
No, just thank you for being here again.
No, thanks for having me. I got a couple questions to ask you. Who's your favorite MLB baseball team?
Team? I live in California team. I like the Angels. We went to Arizona for for spring training.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like Arizona. I like the New York Yankees because my dad grew up there.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, my mom's from the New Jersey area, so she grew up a huge Yankees fan.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's the Padres I love too.
Who's your favorite baseball player?
Well, I like you and you and but Aaron Judge is really good too.
He's a beast, huh?
Yeah.
He mashes baseballs. I hope I never have to face him.
He got a scholarship from playing football in college.
I saw that.
Then he tried out for the baseball team, and right after they said, "You're going to be on the baseball team."
I know, he's huge. He could easily play football.
Yeah, he could play basketball.
Awesome. Oh yeah, he could dunk no problem.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Well, Alex, on behalf of Cade and our family and our foundation, we do want to say thank you for using your platform, as you shared earlier, to encourage kids fighting cancer to never, ever give up. No matter if it's by representing NEGU on your glove, your wrist, or visiting kids in the hospital, which I know you love doing. We're just super, super grateful to have you. We wish you nothing but the greatest success. Obviously, stay healthy. But thank you so much for everything that you do, man. It's really, really inspiring.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be a part of this team and, be able to inspire kids like Cade and, other people. And it's just fun.
Well, again, thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Gator.
Thank you.